Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, a very warm welcome. I really hope you enjoy. I'm going to be talking about cross stitch today. My name is Beth. I go by the username Be More Creative, both on YouTube and Instagram, so make sure you check out the links down below to see where else you can keep up to date if you like the stuff that I'm going to be showing you today. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video, and I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure you stay tuned until the end because there is going to be a giveaway in this video even. I do apologise if I kind of mix up my words. It is quite early here. I am filming before I go into work. I've got to be into work at 7:30, but I have been so busy with work at the moment that trying to get a moment to film and actually having the energy as well, because on my day off I wanted to do some stitching and I just did not have any energy to film. I do apologise, things are falling off my windowsill for some reason. So yes, I am struggling at the moment to kind of get motivation to do things, and having all of your comments both on YouTube and Instagram has really kind of picked me up. The UK is currently still in lockdown, which is getting a little bit more difficult as the time goes by. Also with my work at the moment, I work in a boarding school. It is getting a little bit difficult where the students haven't seen their families for a while, and also I haven't seen my family since December of 2019. It does make it quite a difficult time, but we're all getting through it, and with the support of you guys, you have really kind of motivated me and got me back on track. So as I said, I will be doing a giveaway later on in this video to say a big thank you for all the support you've been giving me, but I will talk about that a little bit later on. I'm going to start with my favourite. Now my favourite is actually something that happened I think it was a week or two ago, and I haven't actually mentioned it on this channel yet, is I got a shout out from Autumn Lane Stitchery. So on their YouTube video they spoke about the Love Grows Here piece that I put. I will insert a photo if you haven't seen that already, or if you check back a couple of videos it is up there. And they shouted out for the colour conversion that I did, and I am really thankful. And as you know, this year is my year of Autumn Lane Stitchery. That is my designer focus, so I'm making sure I have one rip in rotation the entire time, and you will see. So throughout this month of March Madness, I haven't really been focusing on it. I have stitched on my Autumn Town piece from them, which is the hills with the pumpkins and the trees. I haven't got that to show with you because that has been my work piece. So I have a piece that if I'm in the office after my work hours because I'm waiting for a student or something, or if I have to go in early for an arrival, I've just been stitching on that piece and I haven't got that, and if I go in to open up now, I'm not going to have time to film. So I will make sure I post an update on my Instagram later on in the week of that piece because I want to get a little bit more progress this week on it. So that piece is my piece in rotation at the moment, and you'll find out later what my plans are for March Mania, which will be featuring Autumn Lane Stitchery. So that was my favourite. I want to say thank you so much for the mention on their channel. It has really, that made my week, and so many of you have messaged me and said have you seen that they've shouted you out, and that was brilliant, so thank you so much. On to finishes. I have not really got much stitching to show you. I have one finish, so that makes it a total of 2 finishes this month. Last video 2 weeks ago I showed you Quaker Au Clef by Jardin Privé, which was one of my bracket pieces, and then another bracket piece was my April Cottage. And I do apologise for the lighting. I've had to close my curtains because the lighting is so bright that it was just blaring out everything, but you can see if I move the piece over it all, you can't actually really see. So this is my April cottage, and what I do for these is all of them are stitched on 16 count Lambswool Aida. Yes, you hear that quite a lot on my channel. I do like, my favourite count to stitch on is 18 and 20 count, but I do love the 16 count Aida Lambswool, and also the country Pertamon ones, so the really soft perming fabrics, so the latte, the mocha and the golden, which is what I'll be stitching my Hawkrun Hollow on very soon. But here is my April cottage of the month. I do apologise, I haven't ironed it or anything. I finished it during the week and it's been sat in my drawer. So I don't go with the DMCs. I have a lot of Sulky threads in my collection, so I just pick out the nearest Sulky threads to match what I want to work on. So that is my April piece, and that has given me £8 for my stitch and stash budget. Now you'll see I would have got a little bit more if I'd stitched the bottom border, but on all of mine I've stitched the March one already. I'm just doing the top border and then that bottom line of the house. I'm not going to be doing the bottom border. I just prefer having like a rectangular look rather than the square look. So that is my first piece. So I have 3 whips to show you, and I do apologise if my voice is sounding a little bit raspy. I'm not unwell, not at all. I just have been speaking quite a lot at the moment, and I am slowly starting to lose my voice, so I'm hoping I can get through this without anything. So I've got my winner for my March Madness bracket. It's my Celebrate Winter by Madame Chantilly, and I will put a photo up here. And this piece was a piece that wasn't going to be a finish. I knew it wasn't going to be a finish, but I wanted to really make some progress, so that way after this month I could kind of pick it up, do a little bit here and there and have it finished by the time it gets to December. All my other pieces would, if they'd won, it would have been a goal to finish them, but this one there's just so much stitching, and I find I love stitching the Madame Chantilly pieces, but I cannot work solely on them. I'm not sure why. I absolutely love stitching them, but I love stitching little piece by little bit. So what I've done is I have tried where possible to stitch on this every day. So even if I'm stitching on another piece, I've put 1 or 2 strands of thread into this, and I do think I've got quite far into it. So this is the very top tier, and I've got the cotton, sorry I'm dropping everything, I've got the cotton buds to finish up here. There is back stitching on the cup, but I am terrible at back stitching and a little bit afraid that when I try and back stitch the word snow, I'm just going to make the cup look horrible. So I'm going to leave that for now, and I might practice my back stitching a little bit more, and if I enjoy it I will, and if I can get it to look nice, then I'll stitch the word snow. If not, I might put a charm or something on the cup. And then I've got 1 more of these brown elements here to do down here as soon as I finish this. So I'm nearly finished the top tray. I'm hoping I'm going to carry on stitching this. I'm currently filming this video on the 27th of March, so I still have 4 days left to carry on working on this, and my goal is to complete the top tray, because when the top tray is completed, the rest of it just kind of follows along. So yeah, I am really looking forward to that. I really am enjoying that piece, but as I said, I put 1 or 2 strands in it a day, and then that is my goal for that piece. So my second piece is also a Madame Chantilly. This really seemed to be the month of Madame Chantilly. These are the 2 main pieces I've worked on. So I have the Madame Chantilly Christmas stamps, which is what was called for in my whip go. So my goal for this is to finish 3 boxes. Now, because I was stitching the March challenge, I kind of cheated a little bit with this. I already had this top one done, and I had the outline for this one done, and I decided I'm just going to include that as my Whip Go challenge, because I did work on this previously, so I'm going to do it as I started before the numbers were called. And so I started on this before the numbers were called, so I am going to count that because I had so many other things going on this month. And also I've worked out that I should be able, when all the numbers are called, plus I have this as a plan to work on this a little bit more in July. I will get this finished by the end of the year, hopefully. So I am doing, as you can see on the pattern, they're all kind of stitched together as like an actual piece. But I'm going to stitch these, I'm stitching these individually, and I'm not stitching them in order. I'm literally looking at the pattern and going, which one do I fancy? Now, I knew the 25 was going to be in this box because I miscounted, and this box is actually 2 stitches bigger than all of the other boxes. So I thought I could have that on my advent calendar. The 25 would be a bigger number anyway. So I've just stitched that. And kept the 2 extra boxes in. I didn't want to unpick it all. So I've got number 1. I'm currently working on number 25. I've just got the fill in. This is the problem when you are trying to film and you know you are losing your voice. I do apologise. I really was debating whether I should just leave this video and just skip one, but because I wanted to do this giveaway, I am going to film it. I am not ill. I am just losing my voice. So I have the rest of the 5 to fill in, and as I said, I'm not doing the white points around the edge yet. I will decide at the end if I need it or not, because this is going to be going, I haven't decided yet whether it's going to go on little individual bags or whether it's going to go on one of those advent kind of calendars where all the pockets are together. But either way, I don't think I want to stitch the little dots on there because it's just something extra to be caught. But I will decide that towards the end, because coming back and doing a couple of little crosses is not going to be a big issue. They're very easy to do, and it's quite relaxing because I won't follow the pattern for that. I will literally just put them in at random. But I will decide that after I've got a couple of those done and I can see whether I think the pattern really needs it or not. But yeah, so that is my Christmas Advent piece. And then on the 25th, so 2 days ago now, the Made to Create Part 3 came out. Now, I managed to get a little bit of stitching in on this yesterday. I haven't done anything since. So the part 3 is the letter R, and then there is the tape measure that goes underneath the piece. So I've managed to get the floss in for the R. I can't work out if this is meant to be a hoop or if it's like the drawing of the paintbrush. The little star, my paintbrush is not complete. I actually need to pull this out because I've miscounted, and then I will carry on working on that. And then of course I have the tape measure at the bottom. Now everyone's kind of like, I'm not sure about the tape measure, blah blah blah. I really like it. I really like it. I like the fact that it gives this a bottom to the piece, so we can kind of tell how wide it's going to be. So I will just hold this up a little bit closer. And this is my Made to Create piece. Now all of the threads I'm using in this are Jodrell Designs threads. I'm stitching this on a 20 count Belliana in cream. But I'm not sure if you can tell the variegations on there. I do apologise for the lighting. I absolutely love it. What I forgot to mention is both of my Madame Chantilly pieces, the Celebrate Winter and the Advent Calendar, are stitched on 18 count pearl grey Aida. One was started last year, one was started this year, and I didn't even think to check what my last one was done on, but for some reason I seem to pick 18 count pearl grey Aida for Madame Chantilly pieces. I had another one that I was stitching last year that I finished, I did one of the cups out of the winter chart, and I also stitched that on 18 count pearl grey Aida. So that just seems to be my thing at the moment, is stitching those pieces on pearl grey Aida. So I then wanted to show you, so one of the reasons that I haven't done a lot of stitching this week is I have been obsessed with making project bags again. So I was going through and kitting up a lot of my pieces because I have got some haul that I need to show you. I've got some haul that I'm still waiting on from Needlework Expo, and I've been working on kitting these pieces up because I am hoping to go home for the summer, and which will mean I don't have access to my local needlework shops. There is a couple of shops in France that I could order from, but I'm hoping to just be able to stitch what I have and work on some things. So I bought a collection, I think it's called Ocean Blooms, from Hobbycraft, from their Fat Quarter selection. It's a new one out and I'm obsessed with their collection. So it's this gorgeous bee fabric, which is the reason I bought this. And I do apologise, the sun has moved, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. So it's just this light bluish grey with stripes. You can see in this light the florals through. And then on the inside I've done this gorgeous floral. I have a smaller bag that you'll see later on, which has got this floral print on it. It then also had these gorgeous dogs and vases of flowers and a stripe on the inside. So those are the two from the new collection, and then I went through my fabric stash. I wanted to make a couple of floral fabric bags because I'm hoping to be taking part in the Bumble Stitches Pocket Full of Posies. So I have gone through my stash and found a couple of floral prints. So I've got this gorgeous brown floral print and I've just put a purple fabric on the inside. Now all of these are final pockets, but as you can see I've done different sizes depending on the scraps of fabric that I had left. I've got this gorgeous poppy, which has also got plain purple fabric on the inside. I think that purple is actually an old bed sheet that I had. I've got this gorgeous floral. Wow, the lighting's getting really bad, sorry. And the swans. Oh, I have bought ages ago an Alice in Wonderland Fat Quarter collection from Hobbycraft. So I've used the purple one with the Mad Hatter. And on the inside I've got some of the leftover Alice fabric. And then I think this is my favourite one because of the size, but also just the way it turned out. And you will see none of these bags are perfect, but it doesn't matter. They are mine. I've created them. I use them just for me. But I love the time of making them, but I also love the fact that I already have most of this stuff, so I don't need to spend more money on it. Sorry, that is my work phone. I just had to make sure it wasn't the students, but they're probably all still in bed until 10, so. Sewing fabric, and on the inside is these bobbins of thread. So those are my new project bags. I spent the evening on Wednesday making those and absolutely loved them. So on to some haul. So my first ones is, as you probably know, I was waiting for some of my fabric to come in. So this is from Joddery Designs, and I just want to show you how gorgeous these are. So this is the February 2021 limited edition Passionberry Cake, and at the moment you can't actually order her fabric because there is a fabric issue, but I wanted to show you how gorgeous these are, so when you can go on and order them. So that one is absolutely gorgeous, all the reds, the yellows, and it is showing up true to colour on camera. The next one is Blueberry Macaroon, and this was my March collection, and I get these in an 18 count 13 by 18 cut. Now this one is a little bit more difficult to show. That is pretty much colour. It's got different shades of blue, purple, and then it's formed this lighter ring in the middle. And I haven't ironed these. I'm not going to get these out and show you even though they've just fallen out. So I'll show you a couple out of the bag, but the rest of them I will insert a video. And this lighting, what am I going to do with it? Yeah, I will just insert a video because, as you can see, I got quite a few of the threads in. I ordered some separately because I wanted to see the colours, but then I also subscribed to get 5 threads each month in my kit. I then have a couple of patterns, so I really liked this Little House Needleworks Sit and Stitch pattern. And it says, just give me 1 second, let me try and work out what this lighting is doing. Right, hopefully we're not going to be blinded, but it's also still light enough to see. So this is Sit and Stitch, and it says, by the ocean, on the beach, under the stars I cannot reach, in a car and on a plane, also on a railway train. I can stitch most anywhere, but I really love my easy chair. So that is the first one, and I am already working on kitting up these with the DMCs they're called for. I then placed an order with where is it? Garand Stitchery. Now, right, I do apologise about that. My camera cut off. So as I was saying, am I allowed to classify Garand Stitchery as a local needlework store if they're in the States and I'm in the UK? In the UK, I have Peakside Needleworks, Patchwork Rabbit, Lakeside Needlecraft? Lakeside. Anyway, we all know it. It's where we all get our DMC and fabric from. And then I have the Willow Tree, which is where I get my even weave fabric from and things like that. But I ordered from Garand Stitchery because I love watching the Sunshine Stitches, and I also love to support these smaller businesses. And the charts that I wanted, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get very easily in the UK. I didn't see it on the list for Peakside Needleworks. I didn't see it on the list for for Patchwork Rabbit. So I thought when they advertised they had them, I was just going to order. The shipping wasn't too bad. It was fairly expensive, but ordering from the States, I was like, well, it's things I can't get. I'm not going to be doing it all the time. That's what I told myself anyway. And let's just see how it goes. I ordered it. I got a shipping notice within an hour of placing the order, and it arrived 5 days after I placed the order from the States. Like, I'm still waiting from a 123 stitch parcel that no hurry, like, I'm not stressing, that I placed a month ago. And this, like, yes, okay, I paid more in shipping, but I literally got it in 5 days. So I wanted some of the Monticello stitches that she released. So Friends of All is my first one. I absolutely love this sampler. It said, I would be a friend of all, the foe, the friendless. I would be giving and forget the gift. I would be humble, for I know my weaknesses. I would look up and laugh and love and lift. Absolutely stunning. I love the colours in it. So I really wanted that one. And then I also really wanted the Never Put the Keys to Your Happiness in Someone Else's Pocket. I just find that stunning, and I've already started kitting that up with DMCs that I have and placed an order with Lakeside for the rest of the DMCs that I'm missing. The next one I also bought from them was this From the Heart Welcome Spring sampler. And I have already started kitting this up, and this is going to be housed in this bag here. This is actually going to be one of my starts for Bumble Stitcher's Pocket Full of Posies. I just think this is absolutely stunning. I do have another order coming. Sorry, I'll put that down because it's crinkly. I do have another order coming with them where I've ordered Quaker Dwelling by Kathy Burke, which is the big house one. That was not on my list. Like, that was not on my list of what I wanted to order, but when I saw it, I fell in love with it. And I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, well, maybe I do want to have it, and maybe I do want to use it. So I did place the order for that one. I also ordered a Hello from Liz Matthews, sorry. I ordered her Gather Here. I can't remember what else I ordered in that haul. There was another pattern in that haul. I also have coming a couple that I pre-ordered from Patchwork Rabbit, which are meant to be shipping out very soon, and those are 2 of the blue flowers. So I'm just waiting for that. So my last pattern that I ordered from Garand Stitchery, which also leads us into the segue, is I ordered FlossTube Friends. I had to. Absolutely had to. So this is by October House and is absolutely gorgeous. It does remind me of Stitching Nation, which I still need to stitch. But when I saw this one, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love the fact that it's got, it represents diversity. I love the fact that they've included that in their one this year. I also love that it's FlossTube Friends, and this is the year that I've started my FlossTube. So I have also been kitting my one out. But that leads me on to the giveaway for you guys. And let me just grab that. I will just be 1 second. Sorry about that. I just had to grab quickly the giveaway because I'd forgotten to bring it over here. So what you will be getting in this giveaway is you will get a copy of the FlossTube Friends chart. Now this is actually called for a lot of Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colour Works. I'm not made of money and I wanted to give you guys a kit. So you will get the chart, you'll get all of the called for DMCs, I've included in this, I don't actually stitch on 14 count Aida. So when I found this, I thought you guys might like it. This is DMC 14 count Aida. I can't remember the colour. It will go with this, it is the right size, but up to you whether you want to stitch on it or change out the fabrics. When I ordered, I received some needles, so I'm going to give you a new pack. This is 24, the Millwood is 24, the sizing is 24, I can't speak. So you'll get that, and then you're also going to get, and I'm not sure where my one is of these, so I'm just going to be careful not to touch it, but this is a little set that I bought off Etsy, and you have a thimble, you have a gorgeous pair of scissors, and you have a, basically looks like the clover cutters, so it's like the necklace but it's got a blade inside to cut your threads, and the scissors. So you will be getting all of that. It's going to one person. I thought I would do a like a kitted item for my first giveaway. So you will have the fabric, the DMC, the patterns, you will also have needles, and you'll have your gift set which has got your scissors. So if you are brand new to stitching, if you want to start, this is a great way. If you are already a stitcher and you don't want to stitch on the 14 count Aida, I'm sure you can find a use for 14 count Aida or someone to gift it to you. And you have your DMC, your needles, and the pattern, and a gorgeous kit. So you will have everything you need to start this project. Sorry, I'm just putting it back. I'm going to be sending it, just so nothing gets damaged, I will be sending it in this pouch, which is one of the Amazon pouches that a lot of us use for project bags. So you even have like a little project bag with it. And this is the giveaway. So you must be 18 to enter this giveaway because you have to be able to legally give me your address. You have to be subscribed to my channel and a visible subscriber. this giveaway is going to close on Thursday the 8th of April because I tend to normally try and film on a Friday. So I'm going to close it on Thursday the 8th of April at 8 PM UK time. Okay? And I will announce the winner in the next FlossTube, which is the 11th of April. So if you would like to enter for a chance to win, this is my copy, which is why it's out of the chart, the FlossTube Friends chart, which if you win this and you would like to do a stitch along with me, please let me know. I will wait before starting this to hear from you. If you don't want to stitch it along with me, if you want to stitch it in your own time, that is absolutely fine as well. I will start stitching this separately. So all I want you to say in the comments, don't use the word giveaway, don't use the word prize, anything like that, because that does draw attention to this video, and I want this to go to one of my subscribers because you guys have really helped me through. Since I started this channel in August, all of you have been so loving and caring, and I don't want to get emotional, but you have all helped me through a really, really tough time, and I'm still going through it, and I know that I get so many nice comments, so many people like watch this video and gives it a thumbs up. It really does help me feel better about everything. So I will be giving away this full kit to one person. I am going to have this open internationally, but what I want you to be aware of is when I put this in the post, I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you. I don't know what's going on because the post is mad at the moment, especially anything leaving the UK. So if you are living internationally, I will put this in the post. I will be as careful as I can to make sure it gets to you, but I can't promise it's going to get to you in a week. I can't promise that. It could take a month. As you know, I'm still waiting for a parcel from 123 Stitch that I ordered a month ago, and it did ship a month ago. Like, I actually ordered it like a month and 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks to ship, and when it did ship, it still hasn't got here. So if you are international, I will post international because all of you guys have been supporting me, but I cannot guarantee when it will get to you. So that is your decision. If you want to enter, I will put it in the post to you, but it could take a month, could take longer, I don't know. Okay, so all you need to do is leave me a comment down below, and the word I'm going to be looking for is FlossTube. Okay, and let me know any of your favourite FlossTubers. So use the word FlossTube and let me know of your favourite FlossTubers so I can go check them out as well. But yes, that will be the giveaway, and I'm really, really hoping you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think of the idea of a kit as a giveaway, so a chart and the DMC. It might not necessarily always be fabric, but I have got a couple of other charts which I've ended up buying duplicate of that I may do as giveaways, but I don't know whether some of them may just be charts, some of them may be with DMC, but let me know what you think of like an actual kit to be given away. So let's talk very quickly, because I need to be in work in 10 minutes, of my plans. Right, I do apologise for that. My camera cut out. Always fun. So as I was saying, my plans for March is to continue stitching on my last 4 days of my Celebrate Winter. For April, I'm going to be catching up on my whip go. Obviously I have my new whip go numbers which will come out at some point today. But I will be carrying on stitching the 3 blocks from Advent from this month that I know I'm not going to have a chance to finish, but that's fine. I have changed my other whip go project, which was my Wizard World map. It's a full coverage piece and I just cannot get into it at all. It's just not working for me. So I am going to be removing that from my whip go board, and I have changed that with a mixture of work on my current project, 500 stitches, work on my most untouched whip, 500 stitches, or pick any whip, because I can't stitch on something I'm not in love with. It's just not going to work. And it's not that it's a full coverage piece, because my smaller full coverages I'm loving, but my bigger one, I just can't get into it for now. So that one has been put aside. It's not UFO'd, it's just put aside, and I will see how I feel about it later on in the year. I am also going to be starting the Mama Loves You GP Unfinished Sampler series. I spoke about this in the last video. I absolutely love it. So I will be having a look into making sure I can start working on that and hopefully complete that next month. I will also be joining Bumble Stitch's Pocket Full of Posies sale. So you saw I showed you the Welcome Spring sampler. I will also try and stitch the blue flower spring pattern with the quote in the middle and the flowers going around the edge. That is one of the ones I've got on pre-order. So hopefully that will come in soon. And I will see if I have any other charts that I want to create with that, because it's such a nice thing. It's just stitch on something with flowers. Well, half my patterns have a flower on it somewhere, so really looking forward to that. And the month of May, now I'm still trying to work out, so I'm not going to go into too much detail now. I will do that probably in my next video or the video after, depending on how much I have. But I do know I am going to be dedicating the month of May to Autumn Lane Stitchery pieces. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I will probably do a new start each week, or a stitch on a piece. It may not necessarily be a new start, it depends what I have going. But I will be looking into that. So let me know what your favourite Autumn Lane Stitchery pieces are. And I have quite a few of them already kitted, so I know it's not going to be an issue trying to get things kitted. I already have that done. I definitely want to get their new chart, which I believe is coming out on PDF today, hopefully. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of stitching. Hopefully I'll get my stitching bug back. And see, because I really haven't stitched on too much this month. I think because I really liked the rotation, but then having to stitch on one piece just did not work with me. So I am going to have a look and think about rotations and see how I can work that into my future plans. But at the moment, that is my plan. I do apologise for the state of this video. One, the fact that I'm losing my voice. I should probably just not talk today. I know that's not going to happen. And two, just because of the sunshine and everything. As I said, I'm filming really early, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I will try and clean it up as much as possible in editing. If not, you just won't see this video, because I'm not putting out something that's terrible. But I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you take part in the giveaway if you want. You can see all of the information a little bit further back, so just leave me a comment that uses the word FlossTube in it, and let me know who your favourite FlossTubers are, so that way I can check them out. And the giveaway will be closing on Thursday the 8th of April, and I will be announcing it in my next FlossTube, which will hopefully be on the 11th of April. So let me know, and I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Happy stitching, guys. Bye!